What is sleep deprivation? Sleep deprivation is when our bodies are unable to get the sleep it needs in order to be able to have good recovery and rest. This is an issue that is rampant in Ateneo freshmen, especially because the first year of college would be the adjustment period of students. This means they'll have trouble fixing their schedules and even adjusting to the workload of the school. This not only affects their sleep, but it also affects their lives, their well-being, and their health. So, it makes you wonder, how exactly can you address this issue? And I have just a thing. I call it the sleep framework. So our first step would be the setting. This involves fixing up the place and also the time of our sleep. Firstly, you need to check if your pillows, your bed, your blanket, the ambience of the room, and the dimness of the room is comfortable for your sleep. And you also need to sleep at an optimal time. This time would be around 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. since this is when our body would release melatonin, which is what is needed for our body to sleep and even get good sleep. The next step of the framework would be limiting. This involves limiting exercise, caffeine intake, food intake, screen time. The general rule of thumb in this part of the framework is that you limit any form of activity or any sort of activity before sleep. The importance here, or the emphasis here, is that it's too close to our sleep. When we do any activity that is too close to our time of sleep, of course, it makes our minds awake, it makes us too active. Therefore, it makes it difficult for us to fall asleep, and therefore, leading to sleep deprivation. Engage or engaging. This means engaging yourself in activities such as physical activity, mental activity, and spiritual activity. The important distinction of the activity in this part to the activity in limiting is that this activity is done ample time before your sleep. It means you have given your body time to wind down and really relax from all the activity, preventing the hyperactivity that will occur in the limiting part, which I stated previously, but making your body be tired or tiring your body out with the activities done at a time way before your sleep. Efficient or efficiency. This involves scheduling your tasks and increasing your productivity. The importance of doing these is, for example, for scheduling your tasks. When you're able to schedule your tasks and what you need to do, you're also able to schedule your sleep. You're able to find a place in which you can put your sleep in your schedule, and it also helps better arrange it. For productivity, when you're able to finish more, do more, or just increase your productivity in general, you'll give your body more tiring things to do, more things that will help it fall asleep or be prepared for sleep. Last but not least, peace. This step is actually the most important step because if it doesn't work, everything you did before would not matter. In order for you to actually fall asleep, your mind needs to be at peace. You need to be relaxed. You need to clear your mind. One way to do that is using the train of thought method. Think of your mind as a train track. There's multiple tracks for your thoughts to pass, so your goal is to focus on one track. Remove all the other tracks until you only have one left, because that track will eventually end, leading into nothingness, which is what is needed to have your mind at peace, and therefore helping you fall asleep. So, to sum it all up, the solution to addressing your sleep deprivation can be done in simple steps. And for these to work, it needs to be put into practice. It needs to be done consistently. You need to make a conscious effort to do these steps in order for you to be able to succeed in fixing your sleep. And lastly, the change you need starts with you. So by all means, take the first step and let yourself sleep.